Live, on location from delightfully different Dunedin. Featuring Justin Cataccio. With Caitlin Hart. Live music every week. Highlighting local artists and people in the know. This is Good Morning Dunedin.
Good morning, Dunedin. I'm Justin Cataccio, and I'm here with Caitlin Hart. This weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and later in the show we'll have with us Steve Udovich from Dunedin's own VFW Post 2550 to talk about Memorial Day. And we also have our musical guest, Katie Descharme, to sing us God Bless America. Let's say hi to everyone on the show today. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
All right. So as you can see, I'm back in the studio this week, trying to get back to normal, and part-time back at work. And yeah, things are just getting, starting to get back to normal. Looking forward to a long weekend for Memorial Day. Gonna hit the pool up, maybe barbecue. Well, what have you been up to, Caitlin?
Well, I wish I could say the same about looking forward to a long Memorial Day weekend, but I'll be working Monday at the beach, so it's going to be crazy. But this past weekend, I had a couple friends that came in from out of town and took them over to our hammock park here in Dunedin, and we walked the trails, played some frisbee golf, and obviously since the beaches were packed, we had to end up going swimming in the pool and had a little picnic lunch there. So it turned out really fun day.
Great.
I also supported, one of our local businesses, Lane's Lemonade, and I got an ice cream, one of their newest additions. It was delicious.
Was that the creamsicle one?
Yes, orange creamsicles, the orange
nice.
And vanilla swirl.
So Caitlin, what's going on in the community corner?
Oh, we have Feel Good signs. Feel Good signs are still popping up around Dunedin with encouraging messages to help get us through these hard times, as well as others showing support to all of our local heroes.
Yeah, this one was, we can do it, stay strong. Thank you for keeping the community safe, frontline workers.
Thank you to all of our helpers and heroes. We're all in this together. Thank your teachers. Like these signs say, this is only temporary, so just be kind to one another. Again, thank you for all of our frontline workers and everyone for showing your support. We also have some more graduation pictures we'd like to show from recent grads and some more community support towards the class of 2020. And then we'll have a short clip afterwards.
So here's the Blue Jays congratulating the high school. These are my cousins. Aww. They all had a special graduation year. So two of them are graduating from kindergarten, as you see here, and then the other 5th and 8th grade. So big year for all of them. So congratulations again to all graduates of 2020. Great, and we also have a clip from Homecoming filmed back in November, October, something like that. Let's take a look at that. job, Seth, for putting that together. Thanks again, Seth. And again, congratulations to all the 2020 graduates, high school and middle school and elementary, all those in college, of course. For those of you who take the bus or enjoy just walking downtown, you may have noticed our newly decorated bus stop. The City of Dunedin is celebrating the first project to be completed under the Public Art Master Plan that's been adopted by the city. It features the PSTA bus stop, donated bus shelter downtown at Main and Douglas. Here it is. Very colorful. All the little bubbles mean something else from Dunedin. It was creatively enhanced by acclaimed artist Catherine Woods. The functional artwork is loaded right across from Pioneer Park. So next time you're downtown, take a look. And I think there's even a solar light and a solar charging station for your phone. It's got to bring the wire.
Oh, that sounds really neat.
Like I mentioned earlier in the show, this is Memorial Day weekend, and people usually like to celebrate by going outdoors. They go out on their boats, host barbecues, go to the beach, go swimming. I'm personally going to be going to the pool at my mother-in-law's house and probably barbecuing. I'm going to stay away from the beach this weekend. It's going to be crazy. Plus, I went early this week and got a little sunburn.
Yes, those are all great ways to celebrate. But we would also like to take a moment of silence to those who have served.
Thank you again.
Thank you to all who have served to this country, especially our fallen soldiers. Coming up after the break, we will have veteran Steve Udovich to talk with us about Memorial Day and the VFW. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Greg Bryant. Question for you. How well do you know your elected officials?
And so just civics was giving back, getting involved, providing service. It was kind of in my DNA through my upbringing.
Question. I unwillingly came to Florida in high school.
Coffee with the Commission.
Thanks for
those
staying with
shows.
us. Welcome to Good Morning Dunedin, Steve.
Thank you, Caitlin and Justin. Thank you for having me on your show.
Of
Our pleasure.
course. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at the VFW.
Well, I'm a retired Army officer, and at VFW Post 2550 here in Dunedin, I'm responsible for running the post programs. Some of those programs include essay contests for middle school and high school students. Those contests are known as Patriots Pen and Voice of Democracy. And I'm also responsible for administering the programs that recognize Teachers of the Year, elementary, middle, and high school, as well as a police officer, firefighter, and a paramedic of the year. And so that's our post programs are a big part of our community involvement here in Dunedin.
So I know this Memorial Day is a little different this year. How do you normally honor those who have served, and what are you going to do different this year?
Well, what I would normally do, I only moved here about a year ago. So what I would normally do is go to this huge Memorial Day ceremony at the Delaware Memorial Bridge, which is it connects Delaware and New Jersey, where I used to live in Hockessin, Delaware, near Wilmington. And it was a huge ceremony, and politicians would come and speak, but veterans would gather there to honor our fallen soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. But this year, I'll probably just go to a local veteran ceremony, veteran cemetery if I can. I know there's a VA administered cemetery in Sarasota. I'm sure something's being done down there, as well as there'll be a ceremony of sorts, I think, at 1 o'clock at the Heart Center here in Dunedin.
So what is the significance of this date?
Well, as you may or may not know, Memorial Day of one kind or another has been around for a long time. The earliest recorded scheduled or efforts, if you will, to recognize war dead goes back to almost 431 BC, after the Peloponnesian War, which was obviously in ancient times between Greeks and the Romans. And in our country here, Memorial Day actually started about 1868. A former general in the Union Army by the name of John Logan decided that it would be a good idea to mark a day to recognize the over 500,000 soldiers who were killed in our country's Civil War. And they picked May 30th as the day for Memorial Day. And as you may or may not know, our country celebrated Memorial Day on May 30th for quite a long time. And then I think they changed it. I don't know. I think they changed it a few, maybe like 10 years ago. They moved it to the third or fourth Monday in May. But the original date was picked mainly for two reasons. One, there's no significant battle that occurred on that day in the Civil War, May 30th. And two, it was thought that by May 30th, flowers would be blooming throughout the country, whether the people lived, let's say, in the Carolinas or in Massachusetts. Because Memorial Day was originally known as Decoration Day. And the decoration refers to placing flowers on the graves of fallen soldiers in our military cemeteries.
April showers do bring May flowers. We have a few pictures in honor of our fallen heroes, and some with decorated graves.
It's the Dunedin Cemetery, a lovely cemetery. They used to have peacocks there. Here's some nice decorated stones. These were contributed by our producer, Leah Collins. Thank you again for getting out into the field. All right.
So thank you, Steve, for being on our show. Thank you again for your service.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
Thank you as well. So we're going to take a short break, and when we return, Justin will show us another one of his hidden talents.
Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this one.
Made in Dunedin. This program will highlight those ideas and businesses that are unique to our community, the things that set Dunedin apart. Made in Dunedin.
Hey, it's Natalie, the Sustainability Coordinator for the City of Dunedin, and I'm here to talk about recycling. What not to recycle, what to recycle, contamination, all of those confusing questions. Go on our city website under Dunedin Green Scene.
Welcome back to Good Morning Dunedin. This week's hidden talent is out of this world. Check it out. Whoa. 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 Let's go to the moon for a second. A little bit better gravity on the moon. Still feel like I'm a little bouncy though. Let's go back to Earth. There we go. It's a little bit better. A little too high altitude though. Let's get back to the beach. That's nice. Caitlin?
Thanks, Justin. You never know what talent he's going to show us.
That's right. So, for today's musical guest, we have Dunedin's own national anthem singer, Katie Ducharme. Welcome, Katie. Thanks for coming on the show. Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
As a national anthem singer, what's one of your greatest memories of singing the anthem?
Well, I started singing the anthem when I was 6 years old, so I do remember the very first time I sang at a professional women's basketball game. But I would say one of my most memorable, and especially, you know, I'm very thankful for it during these times, is opening day this year at the Blue Jays Stadium, the new stadium.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was a great day.
It really was, and it got cut short this year. So you know, it's even more special that that we had such a successful, and it was such a great opening day.
For sure. Now, do you have any family that you celebrate for Memorial Day?
Yeah, my grandfather was in the Battle of the Bulge, and I sing the national anthem for Memorial Day ceremonies. Here in Dunedin, I'm doing one on Monday, and in the past, I've done different ceremonies all over Tampa Bay.
I must say, I have heard your singing quite a few times. I'm always at opening day filming it for Dunedin TV, so we get to hear your beautiful rendition. In closing today's show, we have a special message for two groups of people in our community. To those who have lost loved ones as a result of military service, in defense of our country, we honor you and your family for their sacrifice.
And to those of you who have served our country in peacetime and war, we thank you for your service. We wish all of our viewers a safe Memorial Day and ask you to take time to remember those who have served for our nation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great show, everybody. Please continue to be kind to one another and stay safe this Memorial Day weekend.
Bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide and far. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home